my God.
As usual, Ryan's working overtime and won't see his children again until the following morning.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, baby. I'll be home around 11:15.
Okay, great. I am a little worried that he doesn't spend enough time with his family.
He's always working. I hardly even get to say hi to him when he gets home.
In Minnesota, Sherry's finding it difficult to adapt to a house where running the home isn't the wife's responsibility.
I would want more for him to be able to say he can rely on his wife a little more to make sure the laundry's done and make sure that the house is clean and not be wondering, are the kids going to do their chores all the time?
In Kentucky, it's 9 p.m. Ryan's still at work and Mina's trying to get the kids to bed.
I hate that thing.
But Brennan wants to show Mina his favorite toy.
If a kid in my neighborhood had this toy, it would be a very dangerous thing to have. It looks so real that the police might even think this was a real gun.
And they tried to shoot me with it?
That has happened in my neighborhood, unfortunately. We shouldn't be giving our children violent toys so they can learn to kill each other. It's unsafe.
In Minnesota, following Mina's rules, Sherry has to go out and protest in the streets against war.
So have you ever been to a rally of any sort?
No.
No political rallies at all?
Nope. Freedom! I'm not shouting, peace, and I'm not shouting anything bad about Bush, but I'm for freedom, and who isn't?
People don't sit down and talk. They use weapons. And we can't solve anything with weapons. All we do is end up with dead people.
Definitely unrealistic people. Peace is never going to happen. It never has existed. What do they think? It's going to happen in, like, some miracle?
Tyler's returned from school with some art homework. Even in his art class, war is high on the agenda.
Why are you making that?
People in Iraq that's risking their lives to save our country. That's what made me think of drawing this.
Some of your dad's friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your mom's friends.
Both of my dads were in the Army, and they never died.
Thank God. I'm trying to figure out how we can set up a peace vigil here and make it very clear that you can say no to war. It's a possibility.
In Minnesota, the family are having a night in together, making peace signs. But peace is the last thing on Dan's mind.
Politics is the biggest thing right now. Politics dictates how you live, so.
Not to me.
Not to you.
My
so
religion
politics,
dictates how I live.
The religion, okay, that goes even farther then, because religion is something you can't help. Religion is something you can't help because some invisible guy in the sky tells you you're going to go to hell if you don't do the right thing. That's a dictatorship. I thought you liked freedom.
The Lord is the only freedom there is because...
The Lord does not exist.
In your eye.
Then what is it you see that proves that there's a Lord?
His presence is in every part of my life. I feel him. I don't have to see him. That's what faith is about.
Faith is like blind belief in something. What solid evidence is there that he is around?
I don't believe in, for a second, that anything I've ever been through didn't make me who I am today.
Jesus was a carpenter that talked a lot.
It's not something, I think Sherry herself searches.
There's no proof.
Day.
The Bible was written 100 years after he died. I'm sorry to be sorry.
No, that's fine. I think that people...
He makes me just kind of on guard, and I just don't know how he can have so much hatred as young as he is.
It's not something I regret saying, because it's something I think she needs to hear, because otherwise she's not going to hear that point of view ever in her community, I guarantee you.
I hate to think I've taught Dan to be that insensitive, and I guess that just really hits home for me.
Coming up, the wives take control and